There have been a total of 10 LEGO Ideas promotional items to date. That includes gift with purchases and insider rewards. I'm going to feature each one of these in this video, starting with the oldest. This is the Space Rocket Ride from 2019. Contains 154 pieces, and it was the winning build in the Moments of Space building competition. Let's go ahead and get this opened up and check out its features. Here's the original fan designer, an engineer from Plano, Texas. I'm an engineer from Houston, Texas. So maybe one day I'll have a winning build. Maybe. So here's your Space Rocket Ride. The idea here is this boy would drop in a coin to this box here, just like that. Climb up the steps really quickly, hop in the rocket right before it takes off. And then you got this action feature. The action feature is simple, but it works. It's effective. The boy is always having a good time. He's got no alternate expression to show otherwise. Now he could either stand up on the seat or stand up on this footrest here. There you go. Hey, no standing up while the ride's in motion. Kids these days don't listen. In addition to the one coin that was inserted, there's 4 extras to keep the boy happy for hours. Now let's move on to the next LEGO Ideas promotional item. This is the vintage car from 2021. Well, it doesn't seem that vintage. No, in 2021, it was released as a LEGO set. Contains 189 pieces, which also include the 2 surfboards. It was the winning entry to build a vintage car building competition. Here's a picture of the fan designer. I did misplace the stickers for the license plates, so sorry about that. There's 2 of them, and also don't have the box, but here's what it looks like. Aside from the awkwardly positioned windscreen piece, and for the fact that the surfboard gets knocked off pretty easily, it's a pretty cool build. And I like the fact that it seats 2. This set includes 2 minifigures. Now let's roll on to the next build. This was another GWP from 2021. This is the Sailboat Adventure, containing 330 pieces. It was the winning build in the Build That Holiday competition. For a GWP, you get quite a lot here. Fully brick-built sails, 2 minifigures, 2 dolphins, though the name on the sailboat is a sticker. Well, on both sides, you get 2 of them. You do get 8 1x4 printed wood planks. You can reposition the sails how you want them. There's an anchor on this side of the boat. The boat is attached to some plates to represent water, but you can certainly take it off. Like this. Now you've got a much more dynamic look. Uh-oh, someone's going overboard. Don't worry, the figures have life jackets and some pretty cool prints for their torsos. For this next adventure, you're going to have to use your imagination. This is the Cosmic Cardboard Adventures from 2022. It contains 203 pieces and was the winning entry to the Out of This World Space Builds competition. Using creativity and imagination is really what LEGO is all about. So to have this set in LEGO form is very suiting. This is such a fun concept. We've got a diorama of this boy's bedroom, who's obviously into space, judging by all of the decorations on the wall, the flag representing a classic LEGO space set, these nano figures that could probably represent aliens, and obviously this spaceship made out of a cardboard box. It doesn't stop there. Even his teddy bear has this mech suit. It's really fun to see the details built from household items, such as some umbrellas, some roller skates, a wisp from the kitchen. This rocket ship can detach from the area rug. You can imagine this is mostly made up of cardboard, but again, household items such as plungers, the soda cans used as thrusters in the back. Just some really nice touches. There's even room for the household cat. There's a lot of good pieces in this set, including the print on the torso, which represents the Galaxy Explorer. I find it interesting that the figures between these 2 different Ideas GWPs have a lot of resemblance, almost an identical face print, though the one on the left has an alternative face, and they're both interested in space. This next LEGO Ideas GWP also came out in 2022. It's Ray the Castaway, with 239 pieces. It was the winner of the Do You Want to Go to the Seaside build competition. I don't have the box, but that's what it looks like. The story and the figure are what make this set fun. And here's what Ray looks like when he doesn't have the bushy beard. The build for the little bungalow is pretty cool. There's SOS written in the sand, but what I really like about this set are these two palm trees. Underneath Ray's bungalow is a treasure chest stashed with a few gems. This next idea's promotion is Tribute to Galileo Galilei. Came out in 2023, contains 307 pieces, and it was the winning build in the building competition called Ready, Set, Go, STEM. It appears as if this is Galileo's study. We've got a globe printed on a minifigure's head, like the build of the telescope. The picture in the back is on a sticker, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and there's a simple action feature where it shows the Earth going around the sun. From the back, there's not much to be seen, other than the actuator for the action feature. It's always good to have a tribute set to honor the work of a scientist. Now let's move on to the next build. Hey, check it out, there's that same globe piece. This next set is called Books Are My Passion, contains 285 pieces, was released in 2024, and was the winning build in the Me, Myself, and I building competition. The main part of this build is this really tall bookcase. I love it so much. I mean, you need a ladder to climb up to get a book. And if I were to build like a custom library or mansion, I would definitely copy this design. There's a lot of different pieces used to represent different bindings and different thickness of books. There's some Harry Potter wand cases up at the top. I don't think they have anything in them, but they're pretty cool to have in the set. Love this comfy chair. Here's a look at the figure and the book she's reading. And here's a look at her reading spot with a cup of tea close by and a fern. This next idea's promotional item is available as an Insider's Rewards redemption reward. It was the winner of the Exploring the Cosmos building competition. Contains 214 pieces, and this looks like a lot more than 214 pieces. How in the heck did that fit? Let me explain. I used this set as well as another Space Babies GWP and made my own space colony here. So I won't be able to show you all of this stuff separately, but it did come with this, a monorail, and a track that went around the space station. But I used the track as a roof. If you're interested in seeing more of this micro space colony, check out the link that's provided in the description of this video. By the way, here's the fan designer. This next one is the winner of the Build Your Gift with Purchase set of your dreams. It's called the Friendly Snails, contains 264 pieces. Let's get it built. I totally wasn't expecting 5 bags and 2 books. Here's the fan designer. Bag 1 contained all of the pieces for the base. Bags 2 and 3 contained all the pieces for the log, which is a really cool build with all of these snot bricks. There's so much detail that went into the build for this log, and it connects at this angle, which is really cool, held into place by some pieces. You also have some spare elements for another ladybug and bee if you want to add to the scene. Bag 4 had all of the pieces for the snails, as well as some additional foliage elements, and that completes the build. Really love the printed elements for the sides of the snails. This build is so colorful. I like all of the different natural colors being used. Just a really cool nature scene. And really, there's no bad angle to the set. There's absolutely no stickers to apply in the set. However, there's no minifigures. This next set, though, has 2. This is the latest Ideas promotional item. It was the winning build from the Exploring the Cosmos building competition. It contains 211 pieces and can be found on the Insider's Rewards page. The set also has 4 bags, a couple of large plates that are loose, and the instruction manual. And there's the fan designer. Wow, the build for this moon car is really cool. There's a lot of sideways construction to make things interesting and to give rounded shaping on the sides. Love this feature. Gives it a classic car vibe. There's no stickers in this set, but there are a couple prints. And because of those rounded edges, it's so ergonomic to hold. It's fun to swish and swoosh this around. But there is a stand for this, so let's get to building that. This windscreen element is so cute. It's like a mini version of this. Though maybe it's a little bit small for this car. I think this looks better. I already do a lot of customization for Earth cars. I'm not sure I'm ready to start on customizing moon cars just yet. These figures can sit really far back, which maybe it's a self-guided moon car. I mean, there's not a lot of controls or steering wheel per se, which would totally explain why this guy's sweating beads. I thought it was because of her driving, but really, I mean, it could be right hand steering. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Now, you may be wondering, how does this car fly around when it's dark? Well, it's not nighttime per se because the moon doesn't revolve around the sun, but it's just kind of facing in the opposite direction of the sun half of the time, I guess. It's different than Earth. Well, there's lights right here, and they're protected by these guards, but there's also this street post, which is part of the base. It comes together really cool. This is my first time doing it, by the way. Just shove this surface of the moon inside this little diorama cutout, and then look at this stand. There's enough space right here where you can insert these brackets. And just like that. Oh, it actually swivels around too. That's pretty cool. Or if you want to be rebellious, you could have them flying in the wrong direction. I mean, it's space. Come on. These are all really good ideas. Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. That does it for this video. Thanks for watching.